This is Executive National Vice President, Independent Consultant Donna Johnson coming to you live today to share some thoughts and training around our new Host Perks program. So as you know, with our new website platform, our old Host program has gone away and it's been replaced with something new. And Arbonne Corporate has done such a great job of rolling this out this week. It's called Host Perks. And Arbonne's done a great job of explaining the what it is and the how. So I'm not going to go into all of that. You'll see that in your back office and learn all the details about what it is, how it works. But what I'm going to take a little time sharing with you today is more about the why of the integrity of our brand. I know our new CEO, Tyler, has said that it's so important to protect the brand integrity, and that's what I'm going to talk about. I just believe that we have a culture of character, and we do not ever want to water down and diminish all the values that we offer people in the Arbonne journey, whether they're a consultant, a client, a preferred client, a host, a business builder. So just protecting, I call it like the parameters around it. And it will be really, really tempting to just grab those 10 host perks and give them out like candy. And that is really, really going to diminish the brand. Like Jill Bush just shared with me today, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? So, so let me just talk a little bit about it. And there are a couple things to remember. Number one, there's a potential for a savings of 50% with that coupon. So basically when you give that coupon out to a host, and I also like to use the word connectors because in this day and age of virtual business, we not only have hosts that host for us in person, we have virtual hosts, we have combinations of in-person and virtual, and we can also do remote hosting. Let me give you an example. Here in the US, this weekend is Memorial Weekend. We're closing the month on Monday, May 31st, which in our country is a holiday. And you might be thinking, gosh, I don't know if I can get anyone to host for me. Well, you could ask them to be a remote host where, when they're out and about and when they're with their friends and family, they love Arbonne and they love to share the different products. And so if they talk to people and create business and orders and new PCs for you, depending on the success of that weekend, get them to you by the 31st for close and offer a host perk. So there is some flexibility built in, but it really needs to be for a host that is helping you meet new people. They're a connector. So remember, so many of you have incredible goals, especially after being inspired with GTC, how exciting. And you have a great attitude, you have a great work ethic and mindset, but you can't do it without a full calendar. You need to meet people that your host and your connectors know that you don't know. So that's why protecting the integrity of the host perk is so important. If you just give them out like candy, everybody will want to shop at 50% off, and they'll just wait till there's a Arbonne Steal and Deal, and Arbonne will be known as the brand where you shop at 50% off. So we have to really protect the integrity of that. Number one, there are no commissions paid on that. When I started my Arbonne business 35 years ago, I needed that right now money to put food on the table. And even if it's not important to you, it's important to people around you, because once the horse is out of the barn and everyone is offering, steals and deals, 50% off, it's hard to compete with that. So when you preserve it just for that host or connector that's giving you business, you're going to protect the integrity of that host program. Who's going to want to be a preferred client, if they feel like they can just get a perk, right? And also we want to protect the integrity of that consultant commission, all right? And I have a couple of notes about this. So some no's would be jumping on social media, talking about some host perks that you have. No, 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 no. Not only do you not want to lure other people's clients to you, you also don't even want to advertise them in your own circle of business, because even someone could take advantage of it by just having all of her guests at your event, whether it's virtual, in person, or combination. Just say, hey, I got a host perk. So instead of putting your order in or becoming a PC, let's just bundle all the orders together, and we can get 50% off. So that is what you want to avoid. Like the note said with Arbonne, this is for the host's individual order. Okay, it's not for sharing. And there are some host coaching that you can do to help protect that boundary. So for instance, if a host wants to have someone else order on that, what you can say is, we are protecting the integrity of the host perk. We want you, our hosts, to feel special and valued. And so we preserve that just for the host, because there are no commissions paid on that. And we want to offer that to you. And if you have somebody who would like that same offer, may you connect them to me so that I can ask them if they would like to host as well, whether it's virtual, in person, or combination, right? So are you following that you need to help put those parameters around? And I just recently read a new book. I want to thank Shane Devlin and Amy Hazelton for sharing this. It's called Know What You're For. And it was actually on my husband's nightstand, and I grabbed it, and he's got a highlighter. Thomas, he loves to highlight everything. And I opened it up right to the page that he had highlighted, and it's called Become a Fan. And it talks about Chick-fil-A, and their standard is, number one, their customers pay full price. Number two, they visit more often. And number three, they tell others about Chick-fil-A. That is their goal for their brand, becoming a fan. So again, if we water down our value proposition and share that host reward that should be so special for someone who helps build your business and connect people to other people, then all of a sudden our brand has been diminished. So I hope that's helpful. And then there was also something in here that I just thought is so important to remember, that winning in business and organizations is more about being concerned with being fans of their customers instead of convincing customers to become fans of the organization. Think about that. We want to be raving fans of our customers. And if we're giving that host perk out to just anyone, how does our host feel special? We want to be a raving fan of our host, and we want them to schedule with us. And so please, 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 if we all protect the integrity of this host program and use it in the right way, I have a saying called do the right thing in the right way for the right reason. And let's protect consultant commissions. You guys, I get emotional about this. After 34 years, I always say I will never forget what it's like to be a new consultant that needs that right now money. So let's protect the commission of our consultants, okay? Because there are no commissions paid on those host perks. Okay, so there's some fun things that you can do to make it feel special. This is an Arbonne brand bag. Arbonne has beautiful bags that, on the boutique and the source. There's a cute one right now. I can't remember what it says, but there's some fun things. So just make your host feel special, important, be a raving fan. Know what you're for, and this is a good book for you to read, because you need to know who you're for, what is Arbonne for, and you will love this. But we want our hosts to feel so, so special. So, one of the things that we're doing in our team is just finding some cool Arbonne brand bags, and you can present that host perk really special in that bag. You could put some samples in there, a sheet mask, a couple fist sticks, tea, whatever, just to make that host feel important. So I hope that this has been helpful. I think it's important as consultants and leaders to really teach and train this out. Now that Arbonne has given us this tool, they've given us the what it is and how to use it, but now what we need to do is take it and say why. What are we for? What is this for? How important is our host and our connector to us? And really preserving the culture of the character of our culture. I think, to me, that is the heart of Arbonne, is protecting our culture. And we just never, ever, ever want to be known as the 50% off steals and deals brand, right? Keep it special, keep it important, keep it classy and fun. There's room for everyone. We don't have to compete. And use this opportunity, now that you've got these 10 perks, to schedule and book and really build it so that they feel important, that you are a raving fan of theirs, of your host, and why would they want to connect you to other people that they know that you don't know. So like everything we do, earnings.arbonne.com, there are no guarantees, but it will show you what's possible, what's probable. And you guys, we have such a great opportunity in front of us. So enjoy the host perks, but please, please, please use them in the right way for the right reason. And let's protect the integrity of that voucher. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.